Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Y'all got to forgive me. This here, this here road like different and with these boys. But to God be the glory. Y'all got to forgive me. On camera, it's a little darker here. Ain't gonna be on here long, but the day was amazing. You know, we lost our game by 4 points, but right now we only got 6 players. So Chicago is not looking too likely unless we get a miracle, on the fundraising side of things. But we working on it. Shout out, God bless the people who donated. That's so humbling. Like, I can't even put it into words. So we working on Chicago if it makes sense, but right now it ain't looking right. We thinking about an alternative, doing a trip down to South Florida to visit a college, which will, have to drive and house the boys and feed them and all of that. Have to clothe them too, because you want to put them in matching clothes and things of that nature. And so I'm actually about to go down and talk to the boys after this and see where they at with it, and kind of talk to them in person and figure it out. But we marketing the players like crazy. We thanks to you, if you one of our donors, we got a videographer with us this week, and we doing marketing like the big boy clubs. So the goal is to gear up, spend the rest of this year fundraising to be ready for next year. And because next year we'll probably get started in like February or March, and put a real good group of boys together where we mentoring and helping them with tutors and mentorship and guidance and support, and then just building from there, and then using basketball as a tool. I got a meeting coming up to talk about possibly doing a football side, because as you know, football players go through a lot more trauma than basketball players because of the head trauma. And we're thinking about doing a 7-on-7 team and using that as a tool to be able to mentor these boys. But now for that one, of course, it's a lot more expensive than basketball, because you have about 18 to 21 players on the football side, because you have the offensive side, the defensive side, and then you have a couple other special players. And so it's a lot. And of course, they parents and stuff like that pay as well. But just having a program and being able to help with some of the stuff, I won't be able to take care of all of the stuff, and work that out, figure that out and get sponsors and things of that nature. But we working on it. I really, really, really want to do Chicago. I really wish. I feel so terrible for my boys, but even our coach, he don't feel like it's a good idea because we so short manned, and just don't want it to be like a go up there and just get beat in the ground and demoralizing. My dad don't think it's a good idea. One of our other team mentors that's here with us, he don't think it's a good idea. Some of the parents don't think it's a good idea. So, it's one of them things where it just probably alternated, do something. Maybe take them to like a Disney trip and, let them be kids. Let them be kids, let them have fun, do something of that nature. But we building it, and it's like, normally I come on here and I be talking about a relationship video, relationship topic or something like that. But it's like my heart and mind is not there. I'm just thinking about this here and what we got going on with these boys. And shout out to one of my supporters, Brittany. Brittany, if you see this video, put your chef information in the comments. If I see it, I'll pin it. But Brittany is a chef. Now she work a full-time job, but at nighttime, she able to cook. So if you in the Atlanta area and you have a family get-together, family gathering, or something like that, chef stuff is not cheap now. That stuff is not cheap. You anywhere gonna pay anywhere from, on top of the groceries, $75 a person, You know, on average, Brittany might be able to look out for you $30, $50 a person on certain type of meals, but y'all definitely get in touch with Brittany. I put a card in my stories on Instagram, but her and her mom came and they cooked. Brittany cooked, and her mom assisted her for us for dinner tonight. Amazing. And I just wanted to keep it simple. Of course, she could do any and everything. I wanted to keep it simple, but that was the best spaghetti I had in my life. My daddy said it was the best spaghetti he had in his life because it just had an extra seasoning in there. Ooh, you hear me? And then corn on the cob with a little green stuff on top of it. I don't know what that was, parsley or what, but it was hidden different. Garlic bread and then old salad. That salad was good too. I don't even like salad like that. And then she made a homemade fruit punch. I done had 4 or 5 glasses of that fruit punch. I'm up here living wrong. You hear me? I'm up here doing everything but what I'm supposed to be doing. And so that was something there. And then they coming back tomorrow to do breakfast. I think pancakes and stuff like that. Oh, I need to text Brittany right now and tell her about the boy that don't eat pork. He might just eat pancake, man. Or his mama could make him some of that sausage. He got some beef sausage in there. Yep, all right. And so yeah, it's sure been a blessed trip, and I feel like this is the type of trip that you want to go out on. We staying in a big house, and it's a big old house up here in Atlanta, and got an old nice. Can I open it? Uh-oh. Old nice backyard out there. Out there on the old lake. Had ducks out there in the yard all day. Out here in Atlanta, Georgia. And just a blessing. You know, just a blessed situation. And the boys, you know, they on the video game. Yesterday, one of them asked, can we go to the mall? Came home today after taking that loss. Listen, y'all thought I was playing. I'm drinking that fruit punch right now. And no, it ain't no alcohol or nothing in there. It's just fruit punch, homemade fruit punch, Brittany made. That fruit punch know it's good. And so it's been amazing. And also Moby Chef Official on Instagram. Go follow them. Hire them. They showed out. We had Chef Izzo today, and we had Chef Buddy Love yesterday. Buddy Love cooked the brisket, the baked bean, the mac and cheese. And then today, Chef Izzo, he came through with he cooked breakfast. It was some of everything. Eggs, grits, bacon, sausage, red velvet waffles with the cream cheese drizzle, teriyaki fried chicken. It was Japanese fried chicken. I'm talking about. Then he had vegetable spinach, tomatoes, mushroom. I don't know what made him do that. Cooking for kids. I don't know what made him do that. I was like, man, I feel bad. Boy, these kids don't eat that. But it was amazing though. I mean, big old spread. And listen, all for free. I had to cover the cost of the groceries, which came out to about, I can't remember what it was, $750. So it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world. But when you think about it, you know, them different meals, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We paid $200 a meal anyways. So to have those 4 meals for $750, and that was me giving extra $250. So really it would have been $500. But I let them keep the change or send a little extra because they didn't charge us for their services. And that right there is the blessings and the favor of God on our lives, just for those of us on here who living right and doing the right thing. That's how God look out for you and take care of you and bless you. And it went well, and it was a great thing. So I really, really thank y'all for just reaching out and supporting. And we're gonna try to do something nice for the boys. We were talking about doing like a banquet, but this kind of was like the banquet, and basically like a team banquet. This kind of was it, because this right here was amazing, being up here in this hill. So we gonna do the college trip, Lord willing, and then if any of y'all tied in to any colleges or what have you, we might do some different stuff, theme parks. I just want to be able to take the boys places, be around them, and because you're able to talk to them, and you never know what's gonna stick. You never know what's gonna stick. But hey, God bless you. This Tony Gaskins. All the important links in the description. We'll talk soon.